If you've ever felt guilty for setting boundaries, you are not alone. As women, especially entrepreneurs and coaches, we are often expected to be everything for everyone. But what if I told you that honoring your boundaries is the key to creating a life you actually love without guilt? Most people think that setting boundaries will push people away. But the truth is, boundaries don't break relationships, they strengthen them. By the end of this video, I'm going to share the exact mindset shift that'll help you stand firm in your boundaries without second guessing yourself or feeling guilty. So stick with me because this could change everything. My name is Sam. I help women just like you create a life they love one choice at a time, starting with themselves. If that's something you're working on, be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a new video. Now, let's talk about boundaries and why so many of us struggle with them. Guilt, fear, the worry that saying no makes us selfish or unkind. But here's the truth. Boundaries are not walls. They are doors that let in what serves us and keeps out what drains us. So let's get into how you can set and honor boundaries without the guilt. First, let's reframe boundaries. They are not about pushing people away. They are about honoring your values, your time, and your energy. Example, if you have a business partner who is constantly missing meetings, would you accept it? No. You'd enforce boundaries because you respect your work. So why don't we do the same in our personal lives? Got a quick action step for you. Write down one boundary that if you honored it would give you more peace this week. Now let's talk about how to set boundaries in a way that feels clear, strong, and empowering. Boundaries don't have to be complex. They have to be clear. Instead of saying I need more space, say, I won't be answering work messages after 7 p.m. An example of a business boundary could be no last-minute client calls or work emails during personal time. A personal boundary could be protecting your morning routine from distractions. A relationship boundary could be not engaging in toxic conversations or setting time limits on draining interactions. Here's the tricky part, though. What happens when people push back? Just so you know, you're probably going to need to expect resistance. People who benefit from your lack of boundaries may not like it when you start to enforce the boundaries you're going to have now. Here's an example of a response that you might be able to use. I understand that this is different from what I've done before, but it's important for me and I appreciate your respect for it. An action step around this one could be practicing something like this in a mirror. The more comfortable you get saying it, the easier it will be to enforce your boundaries. When you do set this boundary, you may still feel a little bit of guilt. Guilt is just a sign that you're doing something new. But here's the thing. When you say no to what drains you, you're actually saying yes to what matters most. Imagine your future self, confident, at peace, and living fully. You aren't drowning in obligations. You're honoring your boundaries and thriving. That is the goal. So give yourself permission to choose you. What's a boundary you're ready to set up? Drop it in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe and share it with another woman who needs this message. Remember, your life is yours to design one choice at a time. Choose you, and I'll see you on the next video.